How's everybody doing today? I am doing our uh, November love reading for Scorpios. This continues on the love readings for the zodiacs. And for Scorpios today, the energy is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So Spirit's reminding you that even if life around you is kind of, not so great, you can still find a spark of joy. You just have to look for it. And as you look for it, joy is going to multiply. So even though if you're down, it's time to get back up and time to allow. And so let's see what other love energies that we have for our Scorpios. Let's see what's inside of your energy for love for the month of November. And for those of you who are new to my readings, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. These are general readings. These are, if you find something that doesn't resonate, that's okay. Just kick it back and take what does resonate. So let's see what other energies we have for our Scorpios for November. Spirit, what energies do we have available for Scorpios for November? Okay, give me a couple more cards. Spirit. Oh, there we go. Well, Spirit gave me a lot too many cards, but let's see. Let's go through a few of them. I'm just going to shuffle this deck here. This one came up right. Let's get those two. Okay. So let's see what we have for our Scorpios. All right, so Scorpio. November is all about connection for you, Scorpios. You begin to feel your heart when your love is close to you. Love is going to conquer everything. And we have the 1111 Twin Flame card. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card, Scorpio, and marriage. Right, so you're going to get, there's some love and the potential of marriage coming in. When we see marriage, it just means that you're potentially going to move yourself into a commitment into the next level of whatever relationship you're in. And if you're not in a relationship, that means that love is coming in. And Spirit's saying be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. So you're being guided to that connection, to that love. Let's see what other energies of love want to come through within this reading. Spirit, what other energies of love want to come through for our Scorpios? All right, I'll shuffle it one more time here. What other energies want to come through? Okay. Let's take a look at the energies. So for many of you, you felt like you've been stabbed in the back, right? Or whether that's in love or just from a specific person. And because of that, you guys are in separation right now. And Spirit is guiding me. One of you was running, right? One of you was the runner in this situation. You ran. But you're still kind of keeping an eye. One of you is keeping an eye on the other, possibly through social media, looking at old pictures. They still like you, and you're going to be getting a love call, right? There's a love call coming in for my Scorpios. There's going to be a meeting for some coffee and lots of kisses. So, wow, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful energy for the Scorpio collective for the month of November. Let's take a look at what the next energies that we have. And for those of you who are looking for your own personal reading, do reach out. I am having a sale for Thanksgiving time. I was going to use the old moniker Dash Friday, but that kind of got flagged uh, automatically by TikTok as a community guideline. They just need to kind of fix their AI a little bit. So I just changed the name, make life easier. I don't have to argue it out this time. But needless to say, let's see what our cards are for Scorpios for love in November. And please do like, follow, share, subscribe. And if you're looking for your own personal reading, that Thanksgiving sale is right above me. Uh, it's a really good discount. I usually charge $55 for a full reading. It's now down to $35. $55 is usually what I charge for full light language, for personal light language. That's now down to $35, and then I have a $10 mini reading, and I'm also going to add, for anybody who watches this, you'll have to mention it, a $10 mini light language as well. So if you want to just sample what light language is without the larger price tag, either one is workable. Please reach out. Sale is only on until the end of November. And so with that, let's get on with the rest of this read. So Spirit's telling me that you're very loyal, trusting. You've got a lot of good intuition. However, right now you're still kind of in a depression about this separation, this being stabbed in the back, that runner. It's giving you a lot of stress, right? And these are the things that are holding back all this wonderful energy right here. And Spirit's saying, you know, this is going to take a little time, so be patient. It's going to be a second chance on this relationship, so there's a potential for reconciliation for some of you in the cards here. And your person's been spying on social media. They've been looking at you. They've been looking at stuff, and perhaps maybe you've been doing the same for them. So all in all, very good cards for those of you new to my readings. Everything on this side is what I call the hamster wheel of karma, because what I'm doing is I'm doing an energy read. This is not a story type of read. This is what energies are available to you. You know, what's potentially happened within the energy. And these here are energies that are available to you in the positive side. And the middle part is, you know, how do we get from A to B? Right, that what I call the bridge. So let's see what's going on that's blocking the energies here, these beautiful energies of you getting to that second chance, that person, that love, that marriage, the kisses, the coffee cup, that unbelievable love, right, the twin flame energy. So let's see what it is for my Scorpio folks. And let me know in the comments, you know, whether any of this resonates with any of my Scorpio folks. Remember, this is a collective reading, so things may or may not resonate all with you. The more you interact with the channel, the more I'm able to read into the energies that you have. Okay, and so Spirit's given us 3 cards. And these are the biggest blocks for my Scorpio folks. And I basically put this commercial on repeat about, you know, what's blocking you in love reading. I do what's blocking you in love reading. It's a very inexpensive read. It's $10, but it is the most powerful read because it's telling you what's inside of your energies that's preventing you from actually getting to the love that you're really looking for. And so hiding feelings, right? You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return, right? You can't just hold them in and expect them to read your mind. They're not going to. You need to express, because true relationships are about full communication, not just holding things to yourself. Untrue stories, right? You tell yourself bad things, change the stories and see the good that can happen. And you tell yourself all day long that, you know, now life is not good to you. You're not worthy of that relationship. You can't get the relationship. You're always a victim. And you got to get out of that mentality and tell yourself a different story, because as you tell yourself a different story, the different story manifests. Not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself, right? And this is again back to these untrue stories. what you're trying to do is, mold to what somebody else wants you to. And that's not what you should be doing. You should be who you are, who you feel, what you feel. Any change that you do, you should be changing for you, not for anybody else. And staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns, it's time to try something new, right? The definition of insanity is basically doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So get out of this hamster wheel of karma. And how do you do that? Let's go find out. Um, let's not repeat the patterns of the past. And, that's what keeps us stuck, because we get to the same situation. And you know what? We get stuck in that same situation over and over again because we're not looking at it from a better perspective. And sometimes what we have to do is become aware. And once you become aware, then you can start changing what it is that is causing you to be stuck. So, higher self in the future, what should our Scorpios do to get themselves unstuck from where they're at? So we have a couple cards here. And higher self is saying, what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. In other words, stop chasing and start attracting. Allow what's coming in to come in, because the more you chase it, the more you push it away. Let go, I mean really let go. There's something better on the horizon. So let go of all this past trauma, all this past energy, all this past person. Let it go, because something better is coming. And you see it right here. It's huge. But your spirit's also saying everything is unfolding as it should. So this is a time you're reading this read for a reason, because it's telling you it's time to get unstuck. You are in the place, the energies that are allowing you to get unstuck, but now you have to choose. Make that choice to get unstuck. And if you do, let's take a look at what the potential timing is, right? When we look at timing, we never look at it as an absolute, because it's never absolute. Time changes on different situations. And so what we need to do is we need to be flexible, and we need to allow, because every decision somebody makes changes the wheel of time and the wheel of timelines. And so you can move up, down, forward, sideways, and it can happen in an instant. Drastic changes can happen to the timeline depending upon how you choose to react. And so, Spirit, what is a potential time for us to see that second chance, that coffee cup, that love? Okay, Spirit's given us two cards. And Spirit's saying August and the next couple days. So Spirit's advising you next couple days, start making that change, and by August, guess what? We could be in a completely new energy, a happy energy. Don't be stuck on that hamster wheel of karma. Make the choice. Make the choice to start healing. And so with that, that is my reading. For those of you who would like to get your own card pulled, I do go live. Today is Sunday. I go live on Sundays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. With Spiritual Susan on TikTok. So if you do come over, it's TikTok. So it's Silver Fox 9501 is my account. If you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, it's from 10 to 12 Eastern time. We answer one question per person, and we'll have time for some of the smaller reads, like a mini reading or what's blocking you in love, or messages from your person. So with that, have a great day, and hope to see you on Sunday's read. Cheers.